Good afternoon, Woodrow.
Good afternoon.
How's your bracket?
Busted. I mean, like everybody else's. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hanging in. I still have 3 of my 4.
I'm one of those, I like to see everything burn down when shit doesn't work out for me, so I was pulling so hard for Oral Roberts yesterday to hit that fucking 3, man. They lost by 2 and the guy shot at 3. And I was sick. He was sick when he missed the damn thing. These poor kids, man.
Yeah, poor kids.
Or can you imagine national champions? Oral Roberts. You know what I mean? Televangelist. That just means Olstein's getting his fucking nickels together to open his own church. Because what does that bring? You hit national championship stats. Just going to NCAA, that brings money to school.
Yep. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, it does.
So, you know, Olstein's sitting there, his little fucking greasy ass and his Osmond smile. Just fucking freaking out because Oral Roberts almost did it, man. Emails, Woodrow.
Okay, here we go.
First of all, timestamp.
Okay. It is 1:14 p.m. on March 28th, 2021.
Mac's wife's plotting to kill him. Okay? just so we put it out there. They've been together, I guess, for 20 years, and she just recently taken up shooting stuff. She went and got herself a, I don't know, Desert Eagle or something she can barely hold.
Okay.
And, she's shooting pumpkins, I would assume. I don't know. Made him a little nervous, man.
Fair enough.
So he just wanted to know,
Sure.
everybody knows if he turns up missing, the missus did it.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's help him out.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. All right, Jeff says, Wood, I looked up the haunted house. Looks interesting. I feel that you failed to notice is what they do. They have you fill out paperwork, and I'm assuming that's to learn a little bit about you and learn what your fears are so they can bring them to you. So I assume your visit would include jeans, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and classes on being a responsible sexual partner and a better father. Enjoy your visit.
It would be, I'm sure, and that's quite terrifying. Yes, I would.
So those are your
panic.
fears for you. I assume mine would be no alcohol. St. Jeremy. Keith and Wood, I'm a little behind on podcasts, but I had to chime in to defend St. Jeremy. I liked the last Mask Off with him talking about Dungeons and Dragons. It helped to illustrate how someone like Keith can have such a massive head with nothing in it. All right. Also, you can play D&D without living in your parents' basement and being covered in Cheeto dust. It's fine to not like D&D, but I've found most of the people who like to bring up that stereotype are just insecure. They're the same people who never get over and never let you forget that the best times in their life was when they played football in high school and can't move on. Also, I'm guessing most of the emailers probably play some form of fantasy sports, which is pretty much the same thing. As for Jeremy telling Keith to suck a dick, pretty sure Jesus went full WWE, flipped over some tables, and beat the shit out of some guys in a temple. If the head of your religion can get away with a little righteous anger, I think Jeremy will be just fine. Keep up the good work, Shroot. Keep up the good work. I don't work for you, Shroot. Okay, that's what they tell you when you get your fucking your interview at work.
Yeah,
your little quarterly or yearly interview where you get your little 3-cent raise, right?
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. Fuck you, man. That's a guy right there. First of all, fantasy sports aren't the same as playing medieval house.
Right.
With your buddies and
I failed to draw that connection.
You can't find a connection. Mm-mm. That's the guy that wears mittens. I'll tell you that right now. As an adult, you see an adult with fucking mittens on. That's a weird motherfucker, man. I understand dorks are now cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
I understand.
Yeah, it's all the rage.
So it's a flip on it, But the religious thing, it made me think of Jesus. How come you always see Jesus and he has like a full pedicure? They didn't have nail clippers back then.
Yeah, I don't know.
His feet.
Well, they had to have something because I can't imagine that every person walked around with like fingernails growing down to the ground. I mean, they had to have something.
They probably bit him or use a stone or something. But
yeah,
if he's walking around with these non-callous, non-long toenail feet, that had to be a giveaway that he had to hook up to somebody.
Yeah, it's true.
Somebody,
yeah.
Dude, who you know?
Yeah,
who
Jesus, your hands are sure soft.
Yeah, your nails are clean.
I know a guy.
How thou art clean thus nails.
I'm sure that's exactly how it went down.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Keith and Wood. Why do they keep doing that to us?
I don't know. I feel
we
sounds like the third week in a row.
We do it to ourselves by letting people into our psyche.
I know.
How bizarre. Keith and Wood. Since when do seagulls hide in rafters? That's not seagull poop. I threw up a little in my mouth. It seems after fathering numerous children, Wood finally got some hair on his nuts. The Hefe wheat beer will do that. What is Hefe?
Hefeweizen. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
he's
that's
better than me.
well,
All right, he's all right. Keith, it's hard to have a white sniper in D.C. without white guys. The last time I was there, I was the only one. Wood, when you visit Alabama Haunted House and hear the theme song from Deliverance, you know why everybody taps out. I can only hope you don't see white guys there. If you do, you better pedal faster. Great episode. Love, Jamathan. I think one of your nightmares in that haunted house would probably be those 3 husbands from last week with their mystery meat coming at you.
That's probably true.
Problem, man. Okay, so normally Jamathan's last, and if Jamathan's not last, it's normally Zach.
Right.
Zach didn't write in. I'll tell you.
Oh.
I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. What up, fuckers? Doesn't lamb sound good now? With an ice cold beer? There's actually this dope hole in the wall out in West Valley called Nepali. Did I say that right? I don't know. You're the Puerto Rican speaker. Which sounds half Indian, half Mexican, if you ask me. Anyway, it's Indian food. It's fucking good. I tried lamb for the first time at the beginning of the pandemic last year, and I can't believe I've been missing out all these years. Wow, sorry, Major Squirrel. Bye. I was going to catch up on this year's episodes before writing in, but shit, I've missed a lot. I've been taking a class where I had to 100% focus. It consumed my driving podcast time because I was listening to it instead. Sorry it caused abandonment issues. If I did, cry me a fucking river. Keith, I hope you finally got your Beastie Boy mat. You mentioned a few months back you ordered it, but it's MIA. And what the fuck is this asshole Yankee motherfucker doing buying our Red Sox? Just goes to show you, some people have too much damn money. I drove up to Park City today and was able to catch the latest stimulus episode since I finished my class. However, I'm starting another one that will consume the hell out of me for probably a good year. I'm entering the world of alchemy and some other things that I'm keeping on the DL. It starts next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, bitches. What does see you next Tuesday mean?
Cunt.
Thank you. Gosh, we're not stupid, all right? I'll try to take breaks and listen in here and there. Go Boston, Salem, Dallas, Andover, and booze. I don't know what the fuck she talks about. And that's from Misty. And she tags it with, be true to yourself and all, and you'll never fail. Beastie Boys, unite.
UNITE.
Yeah. Those are the end of the emails, and she's back.
Yeah, well, at least this week she's back, right? And went off in some form of directions.
Yeah, she's like half flower child, half, cell block boss. You know what I mean? And,
right.
and somewhere in there she works in to be a mother and a wife and supposedly have a job.
Yeah. Now going to do alchemy. Oh, man. That definitely is worthy of some snaggles, which was brought to us from out of state today.
Well, I'm drinking a plethora of beers. I have Lone Star, which Matt brought back. So let's see what this tastes like.
Oh,
Lone Star, and this looks like
a live tasting.
It looks like cartoon beer, like when they drink on cartoons.
Yeah, it's like a generic
can. And it says beer.
Yeah,
they don't spend much money on design and advertising here. So
no, they don't.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you've ever gotten government cheese, Wood. You ever get government cheese?
Yeah.
It comes in that block and it says cheese and it's got that black stripe on it, right?
Yeah.
That's how this looks. This looks like government issued beer, like something you would get in the Depression era, right? So let's taste this. Okay, not good, but we have a lot of it. That's the that's the positive thing. And then I'm also drinking Uinta Some R Ale. Okay, one of my buddies got a hookup and he gave me all this free fucking beer. So let's try this.
Okay.
All right. Tastes like cucumbers.
Oh, that's okay.
Cucumber beer. You still all right with
that? Okay. Well, maybe not as much, but
I drank this one, and this is called Uinta Was Angeles, WAS Angeles, and I guess they stole that from those idiots that used to go Wah.
Yeah, because the way you said that, that's exactly right.
But the beer was delicious. Also, I'm drinking lemon basil.
Oh,
this is for the alchemists in the room. Yellow Belly. All right, and this is actually pretty good. It tastes a little plummy, a little springy, but got a bunch of fruit in it. And the last one I'm drinking is Silver Moon India Pale Ale, IPA 97. Oh,
that one got away. That one got shook up even. It's foaming. Well, now you get to taste it without actually tasting it.
I force-fed myself that one, and it tastes like bubbles. That's what I'm drinking. What about you, Woody?
I was a little manly last week, and so instead of doing that again, because I don't want too much testosterone. I mean, you guys have all seen me. I mean, come on. So I softened it up with some White Claw, black cherry.
Oh, back to basics, huh?
Yeah. I went back to being a basic bitch. So here we are, White Claw and this assortment of things you have.
Basic bitch. That's awesome, because I know that's what they were calling you, man.
Yeah, I embrace it. And guys, Snaggles, as always, is brought to you by Native Roots Design Co. So, funny little thing about Native Roots Designs Co. So, here flashing on the screen, if you're watching or you watch this later, you'll see that it's flashing Native Roots Design Co. However, if you want to go to their Instagram, you can punch in Instagram.com/Native Roots Designs.
Okay.
Has an S on the end of the N there on design. Either way, that's what you type in. That'll take you directly to his Instagram, which then is linked to his Etsy, and you can find all the little trinkets and things he etches for you.
Get yourself a satchel. Get a satchel. Do people carry satchels anymore?
Yeah.
Get yourself a satchel and let them design it, right?
Yeah, things like that are coming back. And,
saddlebag, and I don't mean your fat wife's saddlebags. I mean saddlebags that you have to put on a horse. We're out in the West. There's a lot of cowboys and shit out here.
There are, yeah.
You don't seem like you used to, but get your fucking name on the inside of your cap.
If you got something leather, he'll put it on there, and it'll look great. If you want to ruin some nice boots, have them etch on your name or something. I don't know, or last week's
even a
name.
paddle board. Welcome to the fun zone on it. You know, people are into some freaky shit, man.
That is true.
But they won't etch up anything. What'd you call it? Tattoos for merchandise?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And then next we have MVP jersey framing. That's not hard. You type in mvpjerseyframing.com and it takes you to the website.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty basic because, well, it's jersey framing.
I put clothes in box. That's what I do. I put clothes in box.
I'm sure they pin it up and fold it and crease it and make it all look beautiful. And if it's got a signature on it, say you were lucky enough to grab a famous person's signature on the jersey.
Boss Skaggs.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure. Yeah. They can put that on there for you. And they're not going to put that on you. They're going to highlight that part.
Boss Skaggs is going to put Boss Skaggs on it.
Right. And they're going to highlight that signature, which is actually pretty fantastic. So check them out at mvpjerseyframing.com. And then last, definitely not least,
King Dingling.
The guy, Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys. It's if you go to Instagram.com/Tiger Claw Tattoo, this is really groundbreaking as far as how these work. Or you can call 801-410-4245. Schedule yourself an appointment there at Tiger Claw. Yeah. Let him ink your actual body. It's fantastic,
didn't
really.
Didn't he say something that he did? Can't you do glow-in-the-dark ink or ink that only shows up under a black light or something like that?
Yeah, but I think he said it doesn't hold well.
Not his problem.
No, but
yeah, he did a service.
Whether or not he's got it carried in his shop, I don't know, but call him and ask him. And he's polite-ish enough if you come up with something completely stupid.
Can you bring your own ink?
No, I don't think that's a thing. Because you don't know what's in it, so how he's not going to trust your product over his, because you never know. What if somebody goes in there to I don't know, poison themselves? They sneak that in, and then he inks it up, and now they're poisoned, and that goes back on him. So he's going to take care of his own stuff. It's all sterile. It's all clean. Their environment's fantastic. Their shop is super cozy and comfortable. I loved it. I think it's great.
What made you love it? What was cozy and comfortable?
The layout of it. Go in there, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about.
The feng shui?
The feng shui. And then it's got the art all around. The people are super nice. Not this hole-in-the-wall, my uncle's friend's cousin's brother giving me a tattoo for $5. Yeah. Now, this is legit. You're going to pay some for it, but you're not going to regret it, I promise. So check them out. They're at Tiger Claw Tattoo in Mill Creek, guys. Those of you watching live, we will be right back.
I noticed something the other day, and we looked it up pregame here, and it's not out there, but I fucking saw it, and I even talked to Diego about it.
Oh, okay.
Miraculously, Kenny Smith has a new hairline.
I don't think there's a miracle there.
And it's solid. I don't know if it's a bunch of shoe polish. I don't know if it's magic marker. It looks fucking ridiculous, and you can tell it's fake. I love how
is it just slightly above his eyebrows?
It's no Paul George's, but he was when he had one, so he went back to his roots. I just love how rich people think we're fucking stupid. Like your girl, Zellweger. Was she the one? I can't leave you. I had me at hello. Was it?
Yeah.
She was squinty eyes, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen her recently?
No.
Looks nothing like her. And a Dirty Dancing girl that used to have that big honking nose that made her famous. Hey, look, if I was famous for having a big... Jimmy Durante, he went down with the fucking ship. He was famous for having a big nose. Look him up, guys.
Yeah.
He famous for having a big nose. He went out with a fucking big nose, right?
Yeah.
And these people change their fucking face, and guess what happens? No more acting.
Nope.
We like you for your big nose. That's what you got to like about Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Okay?
Listen, everybody, you're not Michael Jackson.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
So until you get that status, leave your shit alone.
Stay with it. Stay with your look. Mm-hmm. You know, Lil' Kim. Have you seen her lately?
No, I have not.
I want you to type in Lil' Kim. She looks like she should play in a sitcom, Mom for a White Family. All right, she's got a little Michael Jackson going in her.
Oh
yeah. You seen that?
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
Yeah. She looks like shit. And if you're gonna have that much fucking plastic surgery, look at that. Pay the money.
What? No.
She looks disgusting. You know what? She looks like she wants to be a Jackson. She looks a little bit like LaToya Jackson, right? She's like an ugly LaToya Jackson.
Yeah. So you probably don't know this person because they're not very famous at all. And how I've stumbled across them is I don't know, honestly. The deep dark corners of the YouTube music. But Janet Devlin, she's from Ireland. Bright red. Have you know the cartoon Brave with the curly bright red hair? Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
But anyway, so her hair was that. So she tried out for some auditions. It was one of these singing competitions, not American Idol, something different, but over there in Britain. And bright curly red hair, poofy, sings great, and that was her look.
Okay.
Well, she makes it a few rounds, and then they start to change her look. They change her hair. They tone the curls down. They start to take some of the red out, and she was like, "Stop. This is my look. I'm going to do this." Next week, she's gone.
Oh, really?
Gone from the show. Now she's coming back to have a little bit of success on her own, but she's got that look back. That's what made her her. Like, that's why she was chosen in the beginning, is because of her look. Don't go changing your look. Don't go try. You're not Michael Jackson.
Right. I'm telling you, man, to be famous in Hollywood or the music business, you literally have to sell your fucking soul, man.
I would agree with that.
It seems like you live, and the ones that speak up and speak out get ostracized.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's a dangerous place to be, man.
Yeah. No, I want no part of that. I mean, there's not much of me that I can change at this point, so I don't know that I would be changing anything. I guess I could throw on a wig. I look ridiculous.
Yeah, I was picturing it as you said it. For some reason, I came up with some big curly Epstein wig from Welcome Back, Carter, man. That's what popped into my head. Some big giant Jew fro on your head.
I couldn't, even as a kid, when I had a little bit of hair, I couldn't do anything with it. It just kind of fell down and floppy because it was so thin to begin with. I couldn't do anything, so I just let it. I hit a certain age, 15, and then I just shaped it off.
It was down and floppy because it was staring at the ground because that's where it was headed.
Yeah.
But and back to Hollywood, you look at like Law and Order. Right? How many fucking different times can you rewrite the same fucking show and put a different tagline? So you got Law and Order.
Apparently 6 times.
SVU, Law and Order. I don't know. Bronx, Law and Order, 7-Eleven, Law and Order, the cappuccino version. Now they got it over there in London. Dick Wolf is fucking smart. He's just putting the same thing out there, putting a little different flavor on it, and making it happen, man.
Yeah, that's really all he's doing.
But they're eating it up.
Oh yeah, people consume that. I haven't watched an episode of that in probably 15 or more years.
I haven't watched it since the Stabler. Stabler left. I did like him. He used to be on Oz. Did you ever watch Oz?
I did.
Yeah, he used to be on Oz.
Oz taught me why I even why do I subjugate myself to this? I have no idea. However, I was watching an episode of Oz, and they were talking about tossing a salad.
Right.
And they discussed what it was. And my poor young mind was like, Interesting.
I learned about tossing salad from Chris Rock. He was talking about some jail interview. But I first started watching Oz. My buddy, I used to work with him. He comes to work and he's like, "You ever watch Oz?" I go, "No." He goes, "I'm done with this fucking show." This guy gets in a fight with another guy, knocks him out, grabs a table, sits on the edge of the table, and shits on his face. Now, he's exiting the program. He's like, "I'm done with the show." And in my head, I'm like, wow, maybe I should watch this show. And that's where I picked it up, and I went back and watched all the old ones. It was actually pretty good early, but near the end, it was whack.
Yeah. It's probably in that later era was when I picked up that story. And for whatever reason, that's like the main thing. That was an HBO-only show, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So Miami still held spring break, and I guess
they did.
Fucking Corona.
Shit popped off down there too.
They put a fucking curfew in place at 8 p.m. because you can't get COVID,
after 8 o'clock.
Before 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
you can't get it. You can't get it before. But fucking SWAT had to come and clear the fucking streets. and it was girls out there booty shaking on the cop cars.
I saw.
They give a fuck, man.
No, I watched some of those videos, and I thought, man, spring break doesn't care when you take spring break away once, buddy. Buckle up for the time it's coming back.
They were in the middle of the street just doing it. People fucking on cars and motorcycles and shit.
Do you have that much pent up energy over the last year? What have you been doing over the last year?
These are supposedly college students. These
are our future.
You're right. You're taking your kid to the pediatrician, and it's this motherfucker. Wait a minute. Turn around. Let me see something. That was you. You're not touching my kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I really hope that the majority of those guys aren't pediatricians, and then I hope that they continue to work, quote unquote, work for that college degree later on.
Like we said, a couple weeks ago, we know the strip clubs are closed in Vegas, and so a lot of people.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe they're out there getting a little extra cash.
Drop out. I was with you, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Remember we saw that cone course going on, and those guys were driving that cone course really fast. And there's cones, and we're like, well, these people, whoever they were, they need to learn how to drive, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's imperative that they know how to drive right.
Yeah.
Because they had this big old maze of cones set up, and we're watching it. We're like, wow, it doesn't seem too like if you hit a cone. All right, I hit a cone. Somebody comes over and puts it back up, right?
Yeah, put puppies out there.
So, no, you're with me.
Yeah.
You're with me.
Yeah.
I was thinking homeless people, or as they used to call them when I was a kid, bums.
Bums.
Like, if you pay, seriously, you could pay a bum to do that, just have him put his hands over his nuts like he's about to take a charge, right? And just close your eyes and just let it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll pay you, I don't know, $100. You sit out here for 3 hours, I'll pay you $100. You can go do whatever you want with it. But then now the onus is in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hit a cone, there's no recourse for that. You knock them all fucking down. Big deal. But if you hit a fucking bum or puppies which I would put higher on the chart. Is that bad?
No.
And I know people right now, a human life, he's still a human. He's still a human. This motherfucker's running from the law, okay? He's working to get his way to Alaska where all the fucking pedophiles and criminals hang out.
Yeah.
I would never live in fucking Alaska.
No,
That's where all the fucking criminals are.
Well, why I've ever thought this and gone down this path in my life, I don't know, but if I was ever homeless, if I end up homeless, let's say tomorrow something happens and I end up homeless and alone, I'm going to Texas, Florida, Southern California.
Somewhere warm?
If I can't get to Mexico first. Okay. Right, yeah, somewhere warm. Like, it baffles me the people that stay in the cold areas and being homeless.
Right.
However, I thought of a workaround. Let's say that I can't get myself to a warmer climate, right? So what I do is I commit a string of robberies. Okay? And then I never go to court. And I'm like, nope, screw that. I'm not going to court.
But if you commit robberies, won't you go to jail?
Yeah, but let's say they kick me out, okay? I'm not going to do something so egregious that they're like 25 to life, okay? I'm getting kicked out. So I get kicked out, and then I never go back. So then in the winter, I'll do another one, and they're like, oh, by the way, you have a pickup for this burglary you did or robbery you did back in the summer. Okay. Like, oh, yeah, you should probably take me to jail for that because then I'm solid in the winter, and I get free meals.
Okay.
So I ride that.
Got it.
Get out, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not riding 25 to life. I get out. I go run around like an idiot through the summer. At the end of the summer, boom, I'm back in. It seems like a foolproof plan to me.
Okay. It's been well documented on the show. I watch a lot of Dateline. I love if somebody's killing somebody, if somebody's trying to hide a body, if somebody's trying to do something like that, I'm your man. I will fucking watch that shit all day. Okay? What fucking blows my mind is the fact that people with, God bless them, and I hope it never happens to me, terminal cancer, okay? Mm-hmm. Why don't they rob banks, okay? Because some of those people still get healed. You can have stage 4 cancer and bounce back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It happens. I'd go rob a fucking bank. Because what are they going to do? They're going to put you in jail? Yeah. Maybe for a little bit, right? But who's got to take care of you? Now the state's got to take care of you. You think the state likes parting with their money? No. So they're going to let me out. So I'm going to the bank, all jaundiced out. I'll probably be your fucking complexion in there, right? I got some pulley system to help me lift up my hands so I can pull the fucking gun, right? I got a wheelbarrow or a little Red Ryder wagon
Put it in the back.
Matter of fact, take it out to my car. You know what I mean? I can't lift shit. But if I come through that bitch, guess who still has the money? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already let me out, right? And I go to court, and you're like, oh, we sentenced you to 30 years suspended because you're going to die, in
sometime.
A year.
Yeah.
And then I bounce back. Now I'm living. Now I'm the guy that got away. Because you can't charge me twice. Double jeopardy.
Yeah.
It's Tommy Lee Jones and Joe Lee.
Yeah.
And no. It's not Joe Lee. It's who's the fucking girl? The one with the red hair.
I know who you're talking about, but
you can't think of her name either?
Snaggle staring.
Anyway, double jeopardy.
Yeah, or you go all Shawshank Redemption, and now you're out the system, and you're in Cancun somewhere. You're living on the beach.
That's what I always wondered about OJ. We know OJ killed those motherfuckers. We know he did. And they can't charge him again. Soon as I got acquitted, I would have went outside and said, you know what? I killed those motherfuckers. And I do it again. I can't stand that bitch. Just be honest with it. I want somebody to fucking just be honest. I want honesty.
Because he got sued for a shit ton of money anyway.
Anyway, that was coming.
Yeah.
Shit ton of money that he didn't have, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I did. Yeah. And this is how I did.
Especially at this point where he's been now in prison for how many years and gets out. And at this point, why not?
Do it for the notoriety.
You know how many books he could sell if he came clean?
Well, he wrote that stupid book, If I Did It.
No.
Take the if off.
Yeah. I did it.
Because I think the if was real small, and then it had I did it. So there's a little taunt to the family.
Yeah.
Why are you taunting why are you taunting Goldman with that fucked up mustache? He didn't do nothing to you. All he did was have a handsome kid that went over to your ex-wife's house to allegedly hand her some sunglasses. Right. I've handed people sunglasses before, and I didn't get killed for it. So you can't fault that guy for doing that. You know what I mean? So you're going to be mad at the fucking dad for that?
Yeah, no.
Just say, you know what, Mr. Goldman, I did it. Your kid was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and my only fuck up is I didn't kill the dog, too, because I didn't like that motherfucking dog. You know what I mean? I love how killers get all fucking empathetic when it comes to a pet.
Animals. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to do it right. If they got a fish tank, pour some fucking ammonia in there. You know what I mean? Fucking off everybody. Rich Pryor used to tell that joke. Why'd you kill the dog, too? Hey, everybody was home. I killed everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
The dog was home. I killed him, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Step up to the plate there.
So,
take care of it.
Concourse, whoever the fuck that was, UPS, FedEx, whatever the fuck was driving out there, put some puppies and some homeless people out there and make them earn their fucking money. I want to see motherfuckers sweating bullets because they're just driving all willy-nilly. We're like, oh, that guy's going kind of fast.
Yeah.
Cone.
It's like, huh? How many bums and puppies did you just murder? And then you're held accountable if you run them over, too. So you're going to slow down. You're going to be a little more mindful, and you're going to pay attention to where you're going. Hell yeah. I like this idea.
And right after we left there, what did we see? We saw the FedEx guy run the red light. And I wanted so bad for him to hit us. Mm-hmm. I wanted so bad. We trying to get paid.
Yeah.
All right? Period. I'll be like, he hit us so hard. I point to you. I go, he used to be black. You knocked the black off him. 20 million. It's all on me now. The black's all on me. I want 20 million, man. Yeah, man. Dude, let's own that fucking shit, man. I'm telling you, let's make it happen. Nobody knows anything, though, about driving. They always talk about, the guys that drive the semis and shit. They know all the roads.
Those guys are assholes.
They're fucking shitty, and they're driving either with a hooker head in their lap, a hooker tied up in the back, or on no sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the options. So every time I see one of those motherfuckers, what is that? There was was it I-95? No, it wasn't I-95. It's in the middle. There's a freeway. So what? 95s, the 5s go up and down.
Yeah.
The 0s go across the nation.
Yeah. So like here we're I-15 and then it drops down and connects to I-10 in California, I think it is. And then there's I-5 that's all over there as well. Right. Yeah.
This one was a 0 one, so it went east-west. There's a stretch of road where people keep disappearing. And they think it's a trucker doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well.
So these motherfuckers aren't the clean.
I read a survey
I'm sure
once.
they drive with no fucking pants on.
I wouldn't.
You spend all that time by your fucking self. And the ones that have dogs really make me nervous.
Oh, yeah.
He's for companion. The dog's looking at you like, help me. Like that fucking vet from last week. Help me.
Yeah, if I could talk.
Yeah.
I read a survey one time, and it said, and I took it. It said, rate your driving, and you have like, I'm excellent, I'm really good, average, poor, shitty, blah, 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 whatever. The majority of people would consider themselves above average drivers. Mm-hmm. If you've ever commuted anywhere in your life, you know that's wrong.
A lot of dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, lots of them.
A lot of dumb motherfuckers.
But for whatever reason, we consider ourselves really good drivers.
We're arrogant.
Yeah, that's true.
We're arrogant. Think of us as humans. Yeah. We're the only ones in the universe.
Yeah.
Or is it just us?
Yeah. And then lots of people complain about Utah drivers. All of them are from California. So, they ruined our highways, Californians.
Okay, lemon basil, yellow belly, down. Gone.
That one must have been good.
I say this because I want to say this. We don't know shit, which is something I already said. But I say that to say this. Even as being a parent. Think about it. Think about it when you first became a parent. Uh-huh. You didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Not a clue.
You get a little advice from your fucking parents. You're like, you know what? Save it.
Yep.
Because you guys did a mediocre job at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah. You did a mediocre job.
If you'd have done a good job, I wouldn't have other ones.
Save it. And then you read this fucking, you read the books and shit in the book.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops. I don't know. Swing your baby in a circle once a week, and it helps circulation. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not reading that shit anymore. Then you go to other stuff. Oh, did you have a natural birth? Did you have your baby underwater? Because they can breathe. Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah,
You're fucking out. Okay.
Yep.
Did you keep the placenta? Did you cut it? Did you cook it? Did you eat it? Okay. I don't even know why I fucking came here. I want my money back from your ass. Nobody knows anything.
No.
We throw it out there and we hope it fucking works.
Yeah.
You know when you know if you have a good kid? 18. Finished product.
Oh.
Go out the door, turn your key in, like my dad. I moved to another state. And I'm at the airport. My dad drops me off. He's like, okay, you got everything? I go, yep. He goes, you got the key? Yeah, my keys are in my pocket. Do you have the key to the house? I was like, yeah. Give me that. I gave him the key. He's like, yeah, you're not going to show up, eat up all my food. I was like, Dad, I'm moving fucking 9 states away. Yeah, no surprises.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Put me on the ass, put me on the plane. I
got shit to do over here, buddy.
Yeah. So, again, nobody knows a goddamn thing. And that's what he thought worked, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
The Florida man sentenced for pretending to be a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. He defrauded luxury hotels.
Okay.
He doesn't look anything like any members of the Wu-Tang Clan to me.
No, he does not. He does not. How did he get caught is what I wonder. How they know?
Well, finally, I guess somebody recognized that he wasn't it, but I think he did it for 18 months, and he would go to hotels, luxury hotels, and be like, I'm Raekwon, the Ghostface Method Man, and I'm a part of the Wu-Tang Clan. And it never, it worked for so many times. So he would get a discounted or a comp.
Yeah.
But my problem is this. Wu-Tang Clan is not like knowing Puffy. Matter of fact, I said Puffy to a 23-year-old the other day, and he goes, who's Puffy? I wanted to drown that motherfucker. Who's Puffy? So I had to go on to something else. Yeah. But it's not like Wu-Tang Clan's like, I don't know, Jay-Z or...
No, they're not super well known amongst where's he going that he's getting that kind of clout?
Motel 8s?
And
no disrespect to Wu-Tang Clan, but...
No, but to go along with your argument, Wu-Tang has a following, right? And it's pretty tight.
Yes.
So if he's going to these hotels saying, I'm part of Wu-Tang Clan... If it's just a manager or someone saying, I've heard the name, yeah, okay, you can come in, then bad on them. But if having such a tight community, if he's like, I'm part of Wu-Tang Clan, and the guy's like, yeah, man, I know that, and you let him in, you don't know Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm. Right. And my fault, it wasn't Motel 8s, it was luxury hotels. That's at the end of the sentence that I myself read, so I probably should have known that. But this guy, I mean, he's got one of those pair bodies. You know those guys who he just look at me like, oh. That sucks to have a body like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got no shoulders, big giant hips, and a giant bulbous.
He looks like the Rockets mask. No, there's a mascot. Is it No, it's not the Rockets because that's a gorilla.
That's Phoenix that has a gorilla.
Oh, that is. Oh, so maybe it is the Rockets with the honky nose, and then it's got it looks like he's wearing a hula hoop inside of his uniform.
That's the kind of body he's got. So the fact that you thought he was up bouncing around on stage. whatever.
Yeah, that's on you, buddy.
How come I don't have this kind of luck? How come you don't have this kind of luck?
I don't have any good. If it's good luck, I don't have it.
Chinese bowl bought for $35 at Connecticut yard sale, sold for over $700,000. It was some ancient fucking piece of china. That's why I watched the Antique Roadshow.
That's why I watched it too.
Yeah. I love that shit. One time they showed.
Did you ever look around your house going, huh? I know I just bought that at, I don't know, IKEA, and it could be worth money. It was the first chain store that came to my mind. I'm looking around my house like, well, my mother gave me that one. I wonder if that's worth something. Old, right? So I'm looking it up, and it's like worth -$17.
Matter of fact, you owe us money for looking it up. Yeah. It's just like that dude that bought the ugly picture. Right? He bought some ugly picture at the yard sale, and he went to reframe the ugly picture, and he pulled it back and had an original copy of the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
That shit never... I was walking down the street. It was me, Dietrich, Byron, and Snooker. We were all walking down the fucking street, right? And I'm right in the fucking middle. And I walk by, and Snooker goes behind me and goes, I found $5. And he holds it up. I stepped over the fucking $5 that he found. It was right in my path.
Makes you pissed off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, technically, I should get at least 2 of it because I stepped over it.
It was in my path. It was lined up for me, and maybe that's when my bad luck started. But if you buy this fucking Chinese bowl for $35, and I wonder what, maybe take it and get it appraised, maybe take it to somewhere else, and somebody's like, oh, you got a lot of shit. Or you take it somewhere, and somebody's like, I'll give you $500 for it right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait a minute.
The second somebody throws a dollar amount at you that quick, you take it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
That I don't have that luck. But what I'm saying is those things are still out there.
They are. Of course they are.
Those pieces
of course they are.
Pieces of stuff you just gotta find them.
There's so much. I mean,
I can't find shit.
There's history for centuries floating around because it's history and it's there. I mean, yeah, a lot of it gets destroyed or burned or goes away or whatever. But there's still, like, I think about it like this all the time. You've gone to a restaurant and you got a salad?
No, I've never gone to a restaurant and gotten a salad. Okay. It's against my religion.
Okay, so you go to the restaurant, you get a salad. And then you look around at everyone else that has a salad. Okay. Let's say it's a busy Friday night, pre-COVID. So, I don't know, let's call it 100 people. That's 100 salads, okay? And then you think, okay, they've been doing this.
Are they tossed salads?
Different kind of restaurant. Okay. That's a movie theater. Don't ask me how I know that. And then
you're right.
So Craig was a funny guy.
Okay.
Anyway, so then you look at how many salads are there that night, and then you multiply that across 50 states.
Okay.
At the same, if it's let's just for argument's sake, it's across all the 50 states. That's a lot of salads. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people, so there's a lot of product created during 2019 to 2021. A lot of product created. 100 years from now, you're not going to wipe out all of that product for these last 2 years. Mm-hmm. It's going to float around. It's going to be so that it is out there. So every time I watch that stupid show, I grab the same damn painting I have on my wall, look up that it says 1978, and they're like, congratulations, you have a painting from 1978. Shit's still out there.
It is.
Yes.
So it's in some barnyard. What's that? American Pickers. Those fucking cocksuckers. I don't like them because they will go in and see some old fucking bike, right?
And
they'll be like, I'll give you $5,000 for it. And the guy's like, ooh, wait a minute. And then they'll get denied, or they'll take it, and they'll be like, yeah, this bike is worth $15,000 or worth $80,000. I'm like, you guys are fucking dicks, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of, it's on the TV. I think a lot of it's staged anyway. I think the money that they are paid and the money that's worth is kind of inflated. So, I mean, I'm not going to watch a show if these American Pickers go around and grab like $30 baseball gloves, from 1968 or whatever. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Mm. So they're going to inflate it, make it look fantastic. So
when you bring up baseball, this is called gamesmanship, and I love this. And this is probably why I'm not rich, because I'm the asshole that would do shit like this nationwide.
Okay.
I would do this. Somebody, an independent guy, obviously a Dodgers fan, erected a billboard in Boston across the street from Fenway Park that says, "Thank you for Mookie. Sincerely, Dodger fans." Excuse me. Dear Boston, thank you for Mookie. Sincerely, Dodgers fan. I love shit like that. If I'm a Red Sox player management, all that pisses me off.
Oh yeah, that makes me angry.
But I love that. I would do that shit all the time.
You know, it's somebody in their organization that did it.
I'm that petty. You know what I mean? That is awesome. So I saw that and I just giggled at that, and I was like, yeah. You're right. You're right.
You're welcome.
You're right. We just gave away fucking. What the fuck's his name? I can't even think of it. Not Wade. Kurt Gibson. Yeah. Kurt Gibson, the pumping guy. Yeah, we just gave that away. Fuck, Jackie Robinson. We just gave him away.
Again. Yep. Here we go.
Fucking morons, man. Morons. So, Wood, I'm going to ask you a question. See if you know the answer.
Oh, boy.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'9", 5'10".
Is that average in America?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I am so average that I like you. Google me, guys. I'm so average. It's not even funny. My height, my weight, everything on me is average.
You're so average. You should be in an average white band. That's Pick up the pieces. All right. So, how tall do you think the tallest married couple ever is, man and woman?
Oh. Like together, like combined height or individual height together?
All right, so the woman's name is Anna. Anna's usually a petite lady, right?
Like 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah, barely. Yeah. Anna married Martin, okay?
Martin, I think, is like 5'6" in my brain. 5'6" to 5'9". He's probably average, slightly below.
Martin's a short, fat guy, right?
Yeah.
Probably with a sense of humor. Okay. Anna was 7'11". She didn't work at 7'11". She was 7 feet 11 inches. And Martin was 7'9". So, Anna was taller than Martin, so no heels. Woman, no heels.
Well, I wonder what size shoes she wore.
That's not what I think of. All right, and this is
no,
horrible.
It's not either. But
because I've been in a lot of locker rooms, and I've seen a lot of big guys, and it's not always swinging, right?
No.
But if you're a 7'11" woman,
you would have.
That's walk-in service. That's like a walk-in closet, right?
Yeah,
there.
Yeah. Right? So when I say it, so okay. So she's 7'11", so she's 2 feet taller than me. If I look at 2 feet and I'm like, okay, certain circumstances that's really big. Others it's like, oh, okay, 2 feet, that's nah. But then when you stand next to somebody that's even a foot taller than you, damn, that's way up there. 7'11"
7
and
feet,
7'9".
And my question is, where is their offspring? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wonder too.
These motherfuckers, they get it on.
Yeah.
With their abnormal size. Yeah,
parts.
You need a fucking crane to deliver that baby, I would think, man. That baby would come out. You know how elephants come out weighing like 200 pounds?
Yeah.
That baby'd have to come out being at least, I don't know,
15 pounds?
2 feet long, right?
Yeah.
2.5 feet.
She's
tall.
birthing a toddler.
So where's their offspring? Because you're tall, especially if you have a girl, especially if they had a daughter. She's got to find another tall dude because you know how insecure guys are.
Right.
I can't be walking around, my mom was 7'11" and I'm 7'2", and I'm going to turn around and marry somebody your fucking height. No, you got So where are their offspring and how come they're not in the fucking league, man?
I don't know.
It should be a direct line.
Maybe they are. Maybe we have no idea, and they actually are.
You don't think somebody would know? Hey, my mother was.
I would think
my
so.
My great-great-grandmother was 7'11".
But how old are they?
This looks from the picture. Well, it's a picture, so it's got to be from the 1800s, right? Early 1800s. Isn't that when photography came around?
Yeah, but it's so you're looking at it's that long ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I thought it was more current.
No. Here's a picture of them.
Oh damn! Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I mean, think about it. Who's I don't know. Just off the top of my head, who's George Washington's? Can you name me one of George Washington's relatives? Right
Gary.
Now? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Gary Washington.
Yeah, but that's such an old photo. I mean, after so many decades, it fades away, and you're like, well, the first 3 generations were fun. The last 6, we don't know who you are. So they may be in the league.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
Through genetics
because names change, people take on different last names and all that shit. It's all confusing.
I'm just impressed. Unlike this is we're wrong if we kick their ass, okay?
Okay.
I only got one, and it's this one. Father arrested for bringing his 2-year-old into elephant enclosure at the San Diego Zoo, and it was caught on tape. The father went through the fucking elephant enclosure, and this bull elephant came rushing him, and he didn't even know it was coming. He turned around at the last minute and got out of there. Did it for the gram.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Needs his ass kicked.
Yeah, he does.
Without question.
Yeah, but we are wrong. Why would you go into... First of all, I don't understand why you're going into the cage.
For the gram. So if his son's 2 years old, he could be anywhere from, I don't know, 17 to, I don't know, our age, right?
Yeah.
But our age, you'd have more fucking sense. These motherfuckers now, I wish that elephant had grabbed him by his stupid fucking neck and pounded him. And you know what they would have done? They would have done something to the fucking elephant.
Yeah, they would have put the elephant down.
You know, they should chain.
Now it's got to taste the blood, so now it's going to...
Chain this motherfucker out and put him out that fucking cone course we saw. Put him out there.
Yeah.
Stupid fuck.
And then he took his toddler in there?
Yeah, he was holding his toddler with him while he did that.
Man. No. Why? Where's the mom?
Probably taking the picture.
I hope she's beating the shit out. My guess is he's doing the whole selfie thing, like, hey guys, I'm in here in an elephant enclosure, and what you find...
It's bad enough these animals are fucking enclosed.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? And now you got to taunt them and shit.
Yeah,
they're waiting.
Let me put you in a room for 14 years. Let me see how you feel when I come into your room.
Hey, what do you think
gonna want to kick
all
my
the
ass.
Siegfried and Roy's white tigers?
I probably put down.
You think so? You don't think they went to some sanctuary?
Maybe. But I don't know. I don't like it's celebrity shit. I imagine that are just let it disappear.
You know those tigers? That's a deformity.
The liger.
Well, the liger is an interbreeding, but not interbreeding. It's crossbreeding.
They're like albino tigers.
Albino,
That's
and they
right,
have to keep that going. So they have incest, and so you get deformities. There's some born with cleft palates.
Yeah.
Obviously, some born with mental illness. You know.
Yeah.
Because you trying to keep the white tiger.
Right.
So that was actually not a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's definitely not. You see that in dogs even. I had a mini pincher for a lot of years, and I had to put her down a few years back. But she, same thing, interbred to keep the pure breed, right, of that mini pincher. She was a fantastic dog, but her knees were so jacked up from years and years of inbreeding that she couldn't even jump.
Really?
Now, if you've seen a lot of mini pinchers, they jump.
Okay.
She couldn't because of the inbreeding for so many years. And when I took her to the vet, I'm like, hey, my dog isn't like jumping. I have to help her onto like any little couch. She's like, oh yeah, this is paper dog. Yeah. Purebred. Yeah. Yeah. It's the inbreeding problem. Yeah. So it happens in dogs too.
Yeah. Well, it happens in all that shit because we as humans do that shit. Oh, I like this. I like the way he acts.
As humans inbreed as well?
No, we inbreed the fucking animals. I probably missed some words there. Anyhow, Monopoly is canceling outdated community chest cards. To make them more quote-unquote woke. So they're getting rid of...
Oh, we're getting some wokeness up
things like beauty contests. Remember you win a beauty contest?
Yeah,
you get $10.
Yeah.
Or you had the tax refund.
Yeah?
And there was another one they got rid of, and they're doing shit now like...
Wait, they're getting rid of the tax refund?
Yeah, during this time. Yeah, all the shit.
Yeah, but don't... You still get... I mean, some people still get...
I guess it's offensive. It's offensive to bums who don't have jobs, who like to play Monopoly at the park, all right?
Yeah.
Right? But they're doing shit now like...
a serious game of Monopoly.
You shopped at a co-op, so you get a benefit. Or you donated to a campaign. I don't know what the fuck. Monopoly, just stay as you are. What's his name? Mr. Moneybags?
Yeah.
They're probably going to... I bet you're going to attack him next.
Did anybody even care, honestly?
Hey, what piece are you in Monopoly?
I like the shoe or the iron. Sometimes the dog, but the shoe or the iron, I like it.
Well, the dog is a Scottish, right? Scottish Terrier?
Uh-huh.
You like those, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I've over this last week, I've discovered I'm very much a little dog person. Not a big dog, but I like the shoe because in my mind it's like I'm stomping all over everywhere, and then if I'm the iron, I'm just flattening the shit out of everybody.
Okay, so there's a little violence behind what you're doing.
Yes, both of them are for that reason.
Same with me with the car. Didn't they used to have a cowboy?
Run over.
Didn't it used to be a cowboy piece?
I think it's just a hat. It's a hat. It's like a top hat.
Top hat. I could have sworn when I was little because they changed the pieces.
No, you're right. The horse was like up.
Up.
Yeah.
Yes, they
on
used
his
to
back
have
legs.
that.
Yep.
They used to have that. So yeah, Monopoly's making a change there.
You know there's a lot of different Monopolies now. I don't know if you know this. There's like a Mario Monopoly, which is actually kind of cool.
Mario who?
Like Mario Brothers, Mario, Luigi. Like
okay.
It's a me, a Mario. That guy. And then there's
does he still do that? Because I bet that's offensive now to Italians.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be. But it's great. I love it. And then there's a Mario that's like it's called Enterprise or something. I don't know. Basically you go around and you like whatever you land, you could buy like big name brands like Under Armour, Nike, Xbox, stuff like that. It's actually kind of neat. And they even have a local one which is there's a city here close in Utah, and I think there's one down south, but I know there's one up here.
Okay.
It's called Riverdale. It's Monopoly Riverdale. It's made by Monopoly. It's called Riverdale, and it has the places that you would find in Riverdale, like the types of stores like Cafe Rio and like Nike and Best Buy, stuff like that. That's on the board.
Okay.
It's kind of neat, actually. Okay. I don't play them because I think Monopoly's stupid anyway, but if you're a Monopoly player, go look for your local Monopoly.
India Pale Ale gone. I think the last man stand is going to be this generic food stamp beer.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That and I love when people think of us when they go out of town.
I do too.
But what we needed to do is watch him drink one. Because a lot of people prank. It's like when they give these fucking candles and you light them and they're fart scented. You ever had that shit?
Yeah, or the jelly beans that
taste like fucking vomit or something.
Yeah.
Good. This would be a good novelty beer. Maybe we'll stick our sticker on it and get sued by Lone Star Beer.
So, I don't know if this is coming to a defense of him or just exploiting him a little bit.
Let's exploit.
So he has also tried, it's called pub beer.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever tried pub beer?
No.
The can is white,
and
I think it's blue lettering. Maybe it's a different color, silver lettering, but it says pub beer. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you get. And that tastes like shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But he was drinking it.
He was?
Yeah, he was drinking it. Yeah.
He's Irish. I mean,
so I don't know.
Maybe
if you're raised on Natty Light and you're like, let's go. I don't have any idea.
What do you think about the time traveler? Time traveler claims to have visited 2027, which is only 6 years away, and shares videos of human extinction with 1.3 million TikTok followers.
That's because 1.3 million people between the ages of 9 and 16 watched them and think it's actually true. When I look at it, and all it is like COVID pictures.
Okay.
So he took a bunch of pictures during COVID. That's all it is.
Tell me what your number one said. Is it number one or number two?
I don't know what you're talking
about. You label your kids. What you got? You got numbers.
This story. Okay. So number one, God bless her.
It was number one. So
God bless her. So if any of you have ever purchased sodas in the small plastic, well, even in the big plastic, the plastic bottles, and they come in like a group of 6 or 8, and they have the plastic thing wrapped. So if you ever like try and just take it out, you have to like yank on it and pull, and it's tough. So I see this happening, and I walk over and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, let me make your life a little easier. I grab the little tab on the side and I go zit, and I rip it off, and then it just pops right out. And she says to me, oh yeah, I saw that on a TikTok. I knew that was a thing. And I said, time out. I've shown you this over the last 14 years, probably every month at least. Okay. You destroy a packet. Why haven't you done it? I don't know, but I saw on a TikTok it's a thing, so I can do it. No, I showed you could do it. So after that.
Champagne, you know mine.
Yeah.
You can't TikTok mine.
Right. So from now on, I'm just going to make simple videos of like, I don't know, putting your clothes away, putting the dishes in the dishwasher, washing your hands, brushing your teeth at night. I don't know, not pissing on the floor when you go to the bathroom. And when you sit down, flush the damn thing.
Oh, shit.
Apparently,
all TikTok.
Yeah, apparently TikTok has got to teach you, quote, unquote, life hacks.
That's how you get through it.
Yeah.
You gotta meet them where they're at, as my sister says.
Yeah, it's a life hack. No, that's not a life hack. That's common sense that I've shown you over and over and over.
So the media is going off right now because a 57-year-old mom had a newborn. So they're going fucking berserk. But last week, we talked about Boeheim, who's 157, having an 18-year-old kid in high school. So they expect us to be able to procreate, but women only have a certain window.
Yeah.
She was built for fucking.
That's true.
Some people are built for fucking.
Yeah.
And she's one of them.
Yeah.
57, big deal. She had a kid.
Doesn't matter.
Where you start getting nervous is now you got to start taking your genes. When did your mother pass away? She died at 64, and now you're going to have a 7-year-old kid without a mom?
Yeah.
You should thought about that.
Yeah.
And how old is the dad?
Yeah.
How old is the dad?
That's a bigger question.
Right? Yeah. How old is
Somebody got maybe, and if he's in his 70s, I mean, if she's, I don't know, if you're having a kid at 57 as a lady, I bet he's younger. I bet he's considerably younger too.
Considerably.
Yeah. I don't have any idea, but I don't know if you have an article or an idea right in front of you. But my guess is he's considerably younger because if she's able to at 57, my guess is she's able to get down.
Yeah.
At 50, she's a little bit freaky.
Uh-huh.
And no 60-plus-year-old is freaky. He's like, let's do the business. Let's be done.
Okay.
But I don't know, a 35-year-old dude's like, oh, I've never had that done. Oh, I didn't know with teeth out that does that. Oh, I didn't know. What kind of salad is this?
Did you see what? Oh, yeah. My goodness. Yeah. So she just became a mom, and I just think there's other things you need to take into consideration when you do that. Me personally, I'm not trying to live your life for you. I'm just saying, if it were me.
Right.
I'm like, even if I'm the 35-year-old and you're 57, I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't sticking me with no 8-year-old kid by myself.
No, all you do is add 18 years to your life and consider where are they going to be when they graduate? Where am I going to be when they graduate? Because if I have to show up to their, I don't know, junior high events and the kids, because in junior high, they're still a little bit ruthless, you're still finding your way. And they're like, oh, you brought your grandma to the class?
Right.
This is my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, why is she on oxygen in a walker? This is my mom. She's 102. Like, think about it a little bit. Give your kids a break,
Yeah, but she's out there getting a freak on, so I guess get on her,
true.
man.
That's true.
Ew.
Yeah, no, not for me. Thanks,
okay.
But no thanks.
Describe a girl car to me. What brands of cars are girls' cars?
Kias.
Okay. Any Kia?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Some Jeeps.
Uh-huh.
Subarus.
Well, I said straight. I mean straight women is what I
mean. Any car that you could just look at and say, "Oh, that's cute."
So like a Dodge Neon, remember they used to make those?
Oh, yeah, Dodge Neon, yeah, definitely.
And when you say Kia, probably a Kia Sportage is what I think of.
Yes, yep.
What was the other one? They used to do the Nissan Sentra? Is that a
Yep, Nissan
car?
Sentra, that's the smaller one. That's the equivalent to like the Neon.
How about a Mazda Miata?
Yeah.
That's definitely
because the top comes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mazda Miata is definitely
a girl's car.
Yeah, but the Mazda Miata, I feel like, is falling into the 57-year-old lady who's like, I can't let it go. I gotta be yeah. I don't even think they make Mazda Miatas anymore.
They don't, right? But I saw a guy the other day. He was at 7-Eleven, and he didn't want to put his mask on. Right?
Okay.
That's your thing. But
yeah.
7-Eleven's thing is, in order for me to serve you, you got to have a mask on.
Fair
and
enough.
This guy berates this fucking 7-Eleven worker who didn't make the rule. I don't own the fucking store.
No.
I'm just doing what they tell me to do.
They're paying me.
Understand, I'm just doing what they tell me to do. Don't take it personal, you sensitive fuck. But this guy goes off and off and off and off and off, and then goes out to the gas pump and walks to his Mazda Miata and gets in and speeds away. And I turn to the clerk and I go, his punch wouldn't have hurt anyway. He drives a Mazda Miata. He couldn't have done no damage, man.
I know. A Mazda Miata.
Definitely a girl's car.
Yeah, because it's a 2-seater little was it the convertible style?
Yeah, that's all
I
they
think
come.
that's all they make, right? Yeah, no.
That's it.
And
Mazda Miata, that's one thing. Guys that talk with a lisp, guys that wear capri pants, guys that have man pouches, I was gonna say guys that get pedicure, but I know somebody that could beat the shit out of me to get the pedicure, so I'm not gonna bring that up.
That's just taking care of yourself.
Yeah, right. That's self-care. Powerades now doing this thing where they're pandering to the kids. They want they're trying to decipher what number means what. So your number, what you were number 9?
9.
Yeah, 9 in business. That's Ted Williams, by the way.
Yeah.
Number 9. Number 9 would be somebody who's determined and gonna push through and always a team player. And number 34. So they're putting these numbers on their fucking bottles in order to pander to these fucking kids to get them to buy their shit juice, right? Because the reason is they're losing money to, guess what? Water.
Shocker.
They're losing money to water.
Yeah.
They want people to push people away from water, which is actually good for you, to Powerade, which supposedly enhances your electrolytes.
Yeah, but if you've been exercising, what about the normal person that just needs to drink water?
Mm-hmm.
And are there any numbers, like, because I met some people that wore like certain numbers, and I'm like, you're shitty.
Suck.
So are you putting those numbers out, or is it all positive? Because if it's all positive, take the number off, just put a positive slogan on it.
It's all positive.
You know what they're doing is they're pandering to those coaches that like like have a competitive team. So he's going to go out and buy each individual number to give to his kids that are playing and be like, look, I got this for you, made it just for you. And he's lying. Yeah, so that's
and it's easy for us to sit here and do that and judge people based on that, right? Because like you said, whatever, number, blah, blah, blah. You've seen I've seen the number 23 that has sucked, and I've also watched TV and seen the number 23 that made me go, holy shit, right? So the time I was wrong, I remember when LeBron first came out, right? Like he's an album, right? But when LeBron first came out, I remember he can't be that good because he has duck feet. He walks with his feet out.
Yeah.
Anytime I ever played against anybody with feet like that, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. Because they weren't athletic until this motherfucker shows up.
Ooh, yeah. And he got serious.
So there's always, what do they call it? A rule. There's an exception to every rule.
Exception, yeah.
Wow, that took some time.
Yeah, it did. To get to the exception of the rule.
Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying. There is no exception here. We are ending. And
we are ending. Why you say it like we're going off the air for good, man?
No, we're not. Just for now. Guys, you know where... you're about to say something.
Excuse me. You went to some RL. Gone.
Ooh.
Who's the last man standing?
The Lone Star. Makes sense.
By himself.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be by himself, all
right. So, guys, hopefully you appreciate this episode. If you did, don't forget to give us a like and a share. Rate and review us. The reviews are big for us over there on the iTunes, so we can get out of just the Bahamas and Tanzania or whatever weird-ass country we typically fall into sometimes. So head over there, www, that's a lot to say, .com. That'll take you to, as we have coined it, the glory hole of all the social medias, videos, audio, and anything else you're looking at. And there's other people over there that do talk and play music, so don't forget about them, like Ask Radio. They are also linked there, so if you want to check that out. Don't forget our sponsors at Tiger Claw Tattoo, the original, Native Roots Designs on Instagram, and MVP Jersey Framing. And
if you're 7'11", okay? Ooh, if you're 7'11" and you're proportioned, because she seemed proportioned, like I just wonder what that would be like. Like literally, is that swimming in it? Because
that's where my mind goes. Right. I think the line is pretty long.
Like I said, it's like a. That was smart. Like a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Like you can walk in and look around.
And you're like speed bagging it.
And like, I could put a kid in here. This just looks like a nice place. You know what I mean?
If she's 7'11", I'm trying to put a kid in there.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no shit. But then the guy on the other side, no guarantee he's Patrick Ewing.
No.
There's no guarantee.
No, there's not.
All his height could have went into his feet, his hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His blood's pumping that giant, massive...
Or his legs and torso, like they probably...
Brisket-sized heart. You know what I mean? But the woman, it's going to be proportion.
Yeah.
No woman who's 7'11" is going to have some itty-bitty,
no.
Oh, you're hurting me.
No.
Oh, that hurts.
If she says it, she's lying. End the relationship. Try and have a kid. End a relationship.
She's going to tell somebody my size to use my leg. Okay?
Can you bend at the knee?
Go shower, wash your foot off, okay? And use your leg and make it happen. Because I was close.
Yeah.
I was close. And then when that's got to be like Niagara Falls. God, I'm so fucking foul. But this is where guys' minds go.
It is.
Like
it is.
Everything is extra.
Yeah.
It's extra. Where do you find where'd they sleep? What kind of bed do you think they had?
Yeah, custom. Had to. Because I asked what size shoe do they wear. It's got to be, that's massive.
In the 20s easy.
Yeah, and so you have to custom make your shoes. So you better make some damn money if you're custom making all your clothes and shoes and bathrooms and beds and all that. It's a lot of money.
You ever see a girl that just wears a size 10 and has on high heels? And you're like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to my friend fucking Fred, man. I feel like I'm hanging out with fucking Jim right now.
If that's the case, she's much taller than me, and I'm trying.
Size 10's a mean size for a woman.
It is.
Man. Like,
yeah. That's like a 12 for a dude. I think it's 2 size difference. 2.5 size difference.
Yeah. No. A 10 for a woman's an 8 for a dude. Or is it the other way around?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. No?
Or is it 2 up?
No, it's 2 up because...
It's a big fucking foot is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a big fucking foot. God. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Well, Keith, I got to tell you, even amidst that rant, it was a pleasure.
We out.